Bedtime at the Swamp by Kristen Crow, performed by Miss Rowland's class.
I was sitting by the swamp, just humming a tune, with the fireflies dancing neath the fat gold moon, when off in the distance was a splashing around. So I stood on my tiptoes and I looked around. I heard. Well, my hands were shaking and my heartbeat erased as I leapt through the monster and the monster chased. When it followed behind me in the sluggish slime, it was rocking and a-swaying the entire time. We heard. So I hid in the branches of the willow tree. As I saw my kid sister staring back at me, she said, "Ma, I said to fetch you 'cause it's time for bed." "But sis, there's a monster in the swamp," we said. We heard. Then out crept the shadows of the swampy place. We were scared till we saw our older brother's face. He said, "Ma, I said to fetch you 'cause it's time for bed." "Quick, hide, there's a monster in the swamp," we said. We heard. Well, we looked for the monster, wondering where he went, till we spied our two cousins that Ma had sent, saying we came to fetch you 'cause it's time for bed. "Watch out, there's a monster in the swamp," we said. We heard. So we all sat and shivered beneath the fat gold moon, and the crickets were a-chirping, and the catfish a-slurping, and our feet were a-soaking, and the trees were a-stooping, and our eyelids were drooping. We clung to each other with dread and fear. I said, "Hey, do you think we'll spend the night up here?" We heard splish, splash, ripper, bim, bam, boom. We heard splish, splash, ripper. Then out from the monster that had made us scared, with its big feet a-stomping and its sharp teeth bared. I yelled, "Help, it's the creature from the Black Lagoon." And just when we thought we had our certain doom, we heard. Then out of the darkness stalked my dear old Ma. She burst through the cattails and she cried, "Aha! I've been trying to get you children home for bed, and I find you hiding in this tree." Instead, we went crunch, crash, tumble, tumble, splish, splash, blue. Crunch, crash, tumble, tumble. Well, Ma looked us over, saying, "No one's hurt, but I don't think I've ever seen so much dirt. Now all of you go and get washed for bed. That goes for your two playmate too," she said. We went splish, splash, tumble, tumble, splash. We went. I went splish, splash, tumble, tumble, splash. I went.